In a world chasing futuristic fabrics, polyester spun from recycled plastic, lab-grown leather from mushrooms, there exists a cloth so rare it refuses to burn, refuses to wrinkle, and refuses to fade with time. They call it the fabric of the gods, and it comes not from Paris or Milan, but from the villages of Assam. You know what blows my mind? We sit here scrolling through Amazon, paying 5,000 rupees for some random Italian scarf, while right here in Assam, a single piece of Muga silk can outlast 3 generations. Your grandmother wears it, passes it down, your mother still wears it, and it still shines. And yet, outside Assam, half the world doesn't even know this silk exists. Disclaimer: this is not investment advice, it's thread advice. Handle with care, because some legacies aren't meant to be sold cheap. Every sari, every shawl carries centuries of memory. Value it not just as fabric, but as heritage stitched into time. Walk through the narrow lanes of Sualkuchi, just 35 kilometers from Guwahati, and you'll hear a rhythm. Tak tak tak. The wooden looms striking in harmony. This town is home to more than 25,000 weavers. Here I met Ranjita Das, her hands stained golden from handling raw Muga silk. She tells me, Muga and daughters, they never fade. She offers me a steaming cup of lalsa, red tea without milk, the bitter sweetness mingling with the smell of dyed threads drying on bamboo poles. Assam produces over 200 metric tons of silk annually, making it the largest producer of silk in India. But here's the contradiction. The world drools over luxury. Hermes scarves, Gucci fabrics, yet the very artisans who weave silk fit for gods often struggle to earn minimum wages. The same Sualkuchi that buzzes with looms in the morning falls silent at night, because many weavers have left for Guwahati, Delhi, even Dubai, chasing steadier jobs. Take the story of Anupam, a master weaver. Last year, he left his ancestral loom behind to become an Uber driver in Guwahati. He told me bluntly, "At least I know I'll eat dinner every night." A man trained to weave silk that never burns now drives strangers through city traffic for survival. That's the scale of the paradox. How can a craft worth $500 million still leave its creators struggling? They sell a sari sometimes for 10,000 rupees, but it took them 3 months to weave. People don't see the months, they only see the price tag. And it's not just wages. Climate change threatens the very silkworms that make Assam unique. Floods from the Brahmaputra destroy mulberry plantations. Rising temperatures disrupt the life cycle of the Muga silkworm, which only thrives in Assam's microclimate. A 2022 report showed that over 40% of young weavers under 30 are leaving the industry, not because they hate weaving, but because they see no future in it. This is where culture collides with modernity. On one side, you have families like Ranjita's, weaving on wooden looms just as their ancestors did centuries ago. On the other, you have global markets demanding speed, scale, and online accessibility. But is this really the end? No. In fact, it might just be the beginning of a revival, one that doesn't erase tradition but reimagines it for the digital age. Global silk market is valued at nearly $20 billion. Assam alone holds a $500 million opportunity if marketed right. Yet less than 5% of Assamese silk ever makes it to international luxury platforms. Why? Lack of branding, weak e-commerce penetration, and zero storytelling. Imagine this. While Italian brands slap a fancy logo and sell scarves for $2,000, Assamese Muga, rarer than gold, literally fireproof, often sells for less than $200. That's not just unfair, that's economic negligence. But rebellion is brewing. I found 4 stories that prove it. Example 1. Rani's Silk Collective in Guwahati. Founded by a young entrepreneur using Instagram Reels and Etsy to sell Assamese Eri stoles to New York and Tokyo. Her reel of a silkworm crawling on her hand went viral. 3 million views and 500 orders in a week. Example 2. Fabric Plus Private Limited, an Assam-based startup, works with over 10,000 rural weavers. They've partnered with Fab India and export to Japan. Their model? Blending design labs with grassroots weavers. Example 3. Assam Silk Outreach by Flipkart Samarth. Yes, e-commerce giants are stepping in. Flipkart's program connects small Assamese weavers to a nationwide market. Some women doubled their income in 6 months. Example 4. Sualkuchi's Muga to Milan project. A local initiative backed by Assam Handloom Department where select Muga designs were showcased at Milan Design Week in 2023. The designs, woven by village women, caught global press attention and brought fresh orders directly from European buyers. 4 different strategies, but same mission: to take Assam's silk global. Here's where it gets real. If you're sitting in Assam right now, here are 4 setups you could launch tomorrow, tested and proven by the very people we just talked about. Option 1. Instagram to Shopify Export Hub. Just like Rani, who used Instagram Reels plus Shopify plus ShipRocket integration to ship Eri stoles abroad. Her secret? Reels showing the weaving process with storytelling as currency. Option 2. Digital co-op marketplaces. Platforms like GoCoop are already connecting rural Assamese women to buyers in Japan and Europe. Fabric Plus uses this model, cutting middlemen and letting weavers pocket more profit. Option 3. Silk tourism plus Airbnb experiences. Inspired by Sualkuchi's Muga to Milan buzz, imagine an Airbnb experience where tourists spend 2 days with local weavers, weave their own scarf, and leave with it. A growing number of homestays in Sualkuchi are quietly testing this. Option 4. NFT plus digital archives of weaves. Kalakriti, an India-based blockchain art platform, is experimenting with Handloom tokenization. Assam's Muga motifs are already being digitized, meaning a weaver could earn royalties each time their design is sold or showcased online. So the question isn't can it work, it's how fast can you set it up before the rest of the world catches on. You hold a piece of Muga silk and realize you're not just touching fabric, you're holding sunlight captured by mulberry leaves, patience woven into threads, and memory knotted into patterns. It's proof that tradition doesn't need to vanish for progress to happen. It just needs to be seen, valued, and given the stage it deserves. I ask her if she ever thinks of quitting. She looks at the loom and tells me, "This is my soul, a soul that must live on." The loom creaks again, the golden thread shimmers, and for a moment I realize the world doesn't just need another luxury brand, it needs the stories behind the fabric. Here's my dare. Don't just scroll away, drop a comment if you believe Assam's silk deserves the global stage. Hit subscribe if you want more untold legacies from the Northeast. Like and share this video, because the more voices join in, the harder it becomes for the world to ignore a $500 million legacy woven by hand.